Hi! This is my first outside unedited video on my phone. Just trying this out. I've got something I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the soulmates that destroy us. Soulmates who destroy us. I think we've all experienced relationships that just tore us to pieces, took ages to recover from. Or if you haven't, you will next time. It would be disingenuous of me to say, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to just say, oh, that person was just an asshole. They don't mean anything. It's not true. Anybody who has that kind of impact on us, impact on our lives, and anybody who takes us apart like that is tremendously important to us, tremendously important to our growth, to coming alive, to coming into our complete fruition as humans. And we don't always do that, but the idea is for these people to come in, tear us apart, and do that. Now, not all soulmates are the destroyers. I mean, there's the life partners, the lovers, there's wonderful, wonderful soulmates, and then there's the more difficult ones. And I want to talk about that because I've been through a number of those tear you apart kind of scenarios, some very abusive relationships, some uncaring relationships. And these were people who I drew into me, who I called out to draw in to help me grow past that, to help me evolve out of that state. I had a lot of personal issues and issues with self-worth around relationships and around people of the opposite sex and how I interacted with men and women. I've had friendships that were like this as well, but the men were more explosive, to say the least, because you add that sexual element and all of that energy. Ooh, it's so thick you could cut it with a knife, especially in a soulmate relationship of any kind, whether it's the more positive, fun one or the more ouchy kind. So I think what I want to say about this, I feel like what needs to be put out there is validation that the person who destroys you, or the people who come in and they feel like they destroy you and you have to rebuild yourself, they are just as important and just as critical as the ones who come into your life to love you to pieces. And I think it's important for that to be validated for each and every one of us. Wow, I've been through a horrific relationship experience. And it's easy and it feels good to dismiss that person and blame that person and say, they're just assholes. They don't deserve. And maybe they are. They were behaving like that with you because they needed to behave like that with you. How they are in essence, I don't know. That varies from person to person. But I want to give you your power back by first validating that was an important person in your life and you were meant to care for that person as much as you did, and to take responsibility, a glorious responsibility, for drawing that person into you, for agreeing to go through that experience with that soul so that you could flower, so that there was an opening created for you to rise up and rise into your true self. Now we have the choice with these experiences. We can take them and we can let go of our responsibility to grow into ourselves, and we can do nothing with it, or we can take that experience, we can take that closeness, that interaction with that human being, with that soul, and we can do something really profound and powerful with it, and we can transform ourselves. And when we transform ourselves, we transform our lives. And when we transform our lives, we give everyone around us permission to transform their lives. And that is how the energetics of the globe lift up, is one individual transformation at a time. And a big part of that transformation is deep soul human connection and interaction, especially the shock, awe, transformative relationships.